have? I'm in my mom's house. I don't want to go to hell. Locking me up on a felony robbery, dude.
The original dispensary container. No
Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you cops who make the grossest mistakes on the job, and the first one is stupid enough to shoot his partner. But before we get started, I'd really like to ask for your support. I appreciate everyone who helps me, so let's get started.
1.
Chris.
Give us 2. Are you going to be charged? 3.
Wait.
ID or no?
Chris.
All you got to do is comply, dude.
Chris, come on, stop.
Let's go.
Chris.
Let's go.
Chris,
Let's go.
stop. He didn't do anything wrong, bro. Stop.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let go! Let go! Let go! You got me! Stop! Sorry, Nick. Put your hand behind your back. I got Nick with 1 probe.
But it's not so bad when cops get hurt because of their stupidity. It's scary when other people get hurt because of them. The woman in the following video was obeying all commands. She was compliant, but it still didn't save her.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now. Put your hands behind your back.
Shocking video of a Kentucky police officer tasing a woman sitting on her hands has cost him his job. Louisville police officer Gregory Satterley was fired after tasing Nishan Beckham, a woman who was complying with his orders.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you one more time. You have to leave.
Beckham was wrestled to the ground, and then shocking video shows her being tased. Her husband's head was then slammed into the pavement. The chief of police said the public needed to be protected from Satterley, but it took more than 2 years for Satterley to be fired. During that time, Satterley was never suspended or pulled off the streets of Louisville. Satterley was finally fired after additional reports of excessive force against him.
And in the next story, the cops' mistake was that they were very lazy to check the suspect's information, and a routine sale of their personal belongings ended very sadly.
What evidence do you have? I'm in my mom's house. I don't want to go to hell. Locking me up on a felony robbery, dude. I'm just telling you that's what the charges are, okay? I swear to God on my mother. That's fine, but you, that's not, I'm not the judge, man. I can't go. I'm not going to be able to see him, judge. I'm going to lose my life again.
This guy spent 10 months in jail for a crime he didn't commit, and here's how it started.
The cops just jump out of the car with their guns screaming, "Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up." And at this point, I'm literally froze in shock because I'm thinking, I'm about to be the next Trayvon Martin, and all I went to do was sell an Xbox.
Ferguson thought that was the day he and his sister would meet the man and sell their Xbox. And imagine their surprise when they meet not buyers, but armed cops. Look at Ferguson's face when he realized he was in trouble. He actually just downloaded the photo from the internet and posted it on Facebook to find a buyer. But unfortunately, it was the photo with the stolen Xbox during the robbery. Ferguson was mistaken for a criminal, and it cost him 10 months in jail.
You'll say to me, but every product has a serial number and it was easy to check. That's true, and Ferguson even had a receipt for that Xbox. But there is a problem. These cops didn't want to listen or check anything.
After 10 months in prison and 5 years of litigation, Ferguson was compensated.
He's got a receipt in there.
If the cops had made even the slightest attempt to understand the situation, they would have checked the receipt for the Xbox that was right there in the car. But unfortunately, the cops didn't care.
Alright. No, was that the actual Xbox? No, it wasn't. No. Yeah, but it's still good for the robbery. You got ID stuff. Alright.
Maybe we need to keep a closer eye on the cops in Kentucky, because the woman in the previous video ran into cops from that state too.
This guy was innocent, but he had a due time in prison, and this story could have ended, but now the cops will probably always look at him as a criminal. It's because of past problems with cops that the guy in the following video was searched.
Hey, Mr. Vaughn, like I told you, I don't want you to move your butt from that location again, okay?
I'm not a dog, Rogers. I know what the deal is, bro.
I just want you to remember I've told you twice now, okay?
When have you ever caught me smoking weed or had weed in my damn vehicle?
Mr. Vaughn, if you want me to go through your criminal history with you, I can more.
My criminal history has nothing to do with you ever pulling me over, finding anything in my vehicle.
I don't know if you want to be a bet man on that.
When have you ever found anything in my vehicle?
Sure you want to go down that road?
When have you personally ever found anything in my vehicle?
I bet I could probably go back and look.
I bet you can't, because you've only pulled me over once. That's when I had my Durango.
How did that interaction go?
You gave me, because I didn't have a license plate, so I was getting my shit inspected so I could get registration.
When we went to go get Taylor out of your apartment smells heavily like marijuana.
Well, no it did not, because I just woke up.
Michael, we're going to transition our seating positions from this bumper to the front of this bumper right over here, so Officer Johnson can finish his business.
And again, Michael, I don't know what type of relationship you have with law enforcement. I never done.
I thought we had a decent relationship, man, because I
never had
talked highly about him.
What's the thing, man? I never
Even when people talk shit about him.
There is a lot of unnecessary talk in this video, but to make a long story short, this man was once in trouble with the law, but specifically now the cops have no reason to search him, and they only do it because of his background.
Again, I'm trying to talk to you, man. I never had any dealings with you. I just want you to be completely honest with me, man. Like, I'll work with you on that. Like, I don't know. Probably been told that a lot, but I've never dealt with you, and you got my word.
Your word don't mean nothing to me, man, because y'all are trained to lie.
So another thing is, I just want you to just be completely honest, man. That's the odor is coming out of it. I just heard Officer Rogers had plenty of encounters with you, so it's not like that I'm just pulling this out of my butt. Is there like a little doobie or something in there?
There ain't nothing in that truck, bro. I didn't say you could search it.
I'm not asking for consent.
You didn't ask me for my consent, you're searching without my consent? Right on, that's perfect. Good for my channel. Give me good ratings.
I want you to come put your butt right there in front of that. If you don't listen to me again,
Can I stand in front of your dash cam?
I want you to stand right where I just told you to stand. If you move again and go into handcuffs, you don't get to decide where you stand or how this traffic stop goes.
Okay, yes sir.
I've been very polite and cordial with you, but if you continue this, then we're gonna have to go in handcuffs.
Right on. And I've always had good encounters with you, always.
This isn't a bad encounter.
But now I see the point where everybody's always, man, I've always heard shit.
That's fine, you can hear all of
But I always
stuff.
backed you up and said, man, he is not that kind of a guy. He's not that kind of cop.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Vaughn, but...
Man, now I see it.
How normal is it to say we don't care if you don't authorize a search, and then they threaten you with arrest? They think that if a person doesn't have the ability to defend themselves in court, it's okay to harass them? The punishment for these cops is a YouTube video.
I'm always fair until you push the limits.
I'm not pushing no limits. I know what my rights are.
That's fine, and nobody's contesting your rights.
Yeah, he just searched my shit without asking or without nothing.
Probable cause is what we need.
That ain't no probable cause. You ain't gonna smoke. You don't smell nothing coming out of there.
Okay.
If y'all quit smoking on y'all's break, y'all wouldn't smell nothing.
Man, I probably suggest maybe like you say that you don't, man, but I can definitely smell it a little bit in there. So
I don't know what you're smelling,
for the brake lamp. Just get that fixed. Other than that, you get out of here.
Please file a complaint on all of y'all. Straight to the police department. Well, what's your badge number?
373, Officer Johnson.
Thank you.
And the following video doesn't start at the beginning, and I don't know the full details, but that's not important. What is important is to look at how the cops act and what it can lead to.
He can't breathe, y'all. Man, dude.
I can't breathe. Huh?
Why your hand on his neck? He can't breathe, man.
You have a gun on you? No. I can't breathe. Let's pull out here.
Take your hand off his neck, bro.
I can't breathe.
And he said he can't breathe. Y'all don't do him like that, man.
Put down. All right, give us your right arm. I can't breathe, man. Give us your right arm.
Take his breath first.
You're okay. Give us your right arm. Hang loose to your right arm. I can't breathe, though. Behind your back, bro. You're gonna get tased.
Let's imagine what he could do. Show up with a gun for a robbery? I doubt a bystander with a camera would care that much. Steal food? But he's still in the store. It doesn't really matter what he did until he's proven guilty, but the cops have no reason to keep a man from breathing.
Release your right arm.
Don't take him like that, man. Yeah, I'm feeling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can we get who's on the club, baby? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hold on. Say all that crap out of your mouth, bro. Y'all
gonna make him have a heart attack. Don't do him like that.
Give us that.
Please don't do him like that, please. 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 I don't want to have no heart attack. Please don't do him like that. Please don't do him like that.
But you know, I'm glad at least that cops are starting to use a taser instead of a gun, because I don't have enough fingers to count the number of fatal arrests where you could have just used a taser. And we'll move on to the last video.
Hey, can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
50.
Sign.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
No, I have a...
Yeah,
I have a medical marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right, stop, man.
You want to on your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right, stop.
Come on. Hands, please. One fact. Are you sure? No, sir. Where's the marijuana?
I have it in my car, but I have
Where's
a
the
weed
card?
card. I have a weed card.
Speed apart. We're not just being detained. You're not under arrest.
All right.
No, I really don't. See, the blue car
Which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing. He decides to pass me and me off. All right? So who the do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing? I know I'm right, goddammit. Everyone's got something to say. Mind your own goddamn business.
I'm certainly not a psychologist and I absolutely don't know this cop, but for some reason I feel sorry for his wife and kids. You know, some people I admire, and this driver has such nerves of steel and calmness that I can only envy him.
How would I start with that? I was following that kid for a reason, and if you hadn't done that stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no, you just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be American. God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container? What? Is it in the original dispensary container? Then you're fucked. How's that sound? Mind your own business next time. Yeah, it's called shut the I was driving along, I was going to head for a simple citation that I give, but no. You got to be just couldn't shut your mouth. Where are you going anyway? Where do you work? Where? What's that? Paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the shit comes in, like the train.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is? A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Did I clean them off? Why am I speeding? I'm doing my job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding?
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.
You like your job at NASA with physics? Where do you want this? Doesn't get trashed? I can tell. I don't want to get ruined. Unbelievable. It just never ends in this job. I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department instead of having 1,300 has 850 right now. There's a clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are. Right there. You want it on paper or not? Is it in the original dispensary container? No. Turn around. Look at me. Do I look like I'm happy with you right now? Shut your mouth, mind your own business and be on your way. Don't you ever